No, there may be some dew later on which might not work in favor of the Indians. A win here for South Africa will give them the lead in the one-day series, so Smith will be aware of all that. Captain of the side, and already at the age of 24, one of South Africa's leading batsmen.
And very experienced these days, playing his 72nd game. Averages to shade under the 40 mark, strike rate healthy as well. Whip that away. Chases on the outfield, has obviously got a little bit heavy and a bit slower, but it's still got enough to go for 4.
Yes, he gets into a good position here, the South African captain. Nice way to get off the mark. Gets across his stumps and then plays late. Allows the ball to...
we've been focusing on a lot throughout the series. He doesn't mind him there, Smith. He's put that away for a boundary. Round 1 to Smith.
Yes, it was almost as if he was expecting it. Onto this in a flash. Keeps it down too. But he has this ability to hit the boundaries early on.
That is where he can't bowl. Slightly short and slightly wide. He'll get hammered by Smith.
Well, that's a tremendous shot, and it's put pressure on Agarkar straight away, trying to overcompensate here, getting outside the off stump. Well, that's good enough for Smith to free his arms. Again, a little bit on the shorter side, but extremely well struck. Great.
Chase that one. Hasn't got everything on it. The outfield is a little bit slower than it was earlier today, but it still runs away for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Smith. Slice that away for 4.
Well, he's in a hurry at the moment, the South African captain. But this is a much better length from Pathan. And Smith reaching out. Anything, it was a little on the wider side, allowed him to free his arms.
Yes, he's going to chase, he's going to slash at anything wide. He's a very difficult batsman when he's in form to bowl to. Nicely played. Mid-on was extremely wide. That went through the region where a standard mid-on would be positioned. It's gone for 4.
Now this is a very good shot, and Smith would like actually to play this shot more often than he does. It's the full face of the blade. Normally he works the ball on the onside. I feel he'll be a much better player if he can.
Pulled away by Smith. He has played very well in this innings so far.
Well, as Ravi Shastri did mention a few times that he's a big man, but for a big man, he gets into positions very quickly. And no half measures. When he hits the ball, it stays hit.
Bound puncher onto the onside.
Well, he finds the gap on this occasion. That should get him to a half century. Very fine innings this from the South African captain. Leading from the front, and the dressing room know it.
Just the perfect beginning for the South Africans. 189 to get, 50 to Smith, unbeaten. He's such an important member of this South African scheme of things. In the beginning, just provides the momentum. Plays very freely, very positively. 50 of 50 balls.
Boundaries and sixes. 42 of the 62. And the sweep and superb placement. 2 fielders behind the umpire on the onside. And he still found the gap.
Really playing a fabulous innings, pacing it perfectly. Aggression interspersed with some discretion. This is perfectly placed. Getting his foot right across and then finding they don't lose the series. This is a big one. That is 4. Good move to the feet again, an aggressive hit. Well past the bowler before he could get down.
Yes, once again down the track in a flash.
That is a superb shot. Welcome back into the attack, Mr. Agata.
Well, he's been outstanding, Graeme Smith, with the bat. He's a man in good form, leading from the front. And he is seeing the ball very big indeed. 4 from the moment it left the bat. Don't bother running.
That's nicely timed as well. That's right off the bottom of the bat, but it's raced away for another boundary. Terrific drive from Smith. The ball is now coming onto the bat. It's skidding off the surface and coming on beautifully from the seamers.
Successive boundaries. One was good, the other one was even better. This time opening the face and getting it to the right of mid-off. The placement was excellent.
Smith. He's got another one. Agata back into the attack. 3 balls later, he's gone for 3 fours in a row, which takes Smith into the 90s.
Now it'll be a magnificent 100 when he gets there. 2 deliveries pitched up, flag for a 4. Typical fast bowler's reaction, marginally short. And he's looked in very good touch.
Positive from the outset.
That's it. He hits it for 4, immediately raises his arms. The ground are on their feet. It's remarkable scenes, but a remarkable innings. His 5th one-day international century at exactly a run a ball. 103 off 103. Brings up 150 as well. On to off stump, as it were. And otherwise, he stood there and played virtually every ball on its merit. And that's 4 more on the offside for him.
And there's example of what I was saying, the way he's improved his cricket against the spinners as well. Here he's beaten in the flight, but he holds his position, knows exactly where he wants to hit the ball, and plays it late and gets it into the gap. You can see he just waits on it.
It's tucked away as well. That'll be 4 more. Ball boy has converged over the top of mid-off. Smith is in such control. That's his highest score in one-day internationals. And what a place to do it.
Once again, the footwork positive, assured, he knows what he's doing.
Another beautiful drive from Smith, beating mid-off with sheer power.
Awesome power. He sort of tended to move back, making space for himself, stayed outside.
And that's beaten mid-on. And will go away for 4 more. What a player. 187 without loss. Everybody in serving one now. Is he going to go along the ground? Or is he going to go over the top? In the 36th over. That's it, 2-1 South Africa. And a simply outstanding performance from the man in picture a moment ago, Graeme Smith.